everybody, it's Carolyn, and today is, I guess it's day 82 because I forgot about yesterday's, and then by the time I remembered it, well, okay, look, when there's hardwood flooring and vaulted ceilings, talking downstairs means that everybody upstairs can hear you too, and if people are in bed, it's kind of mean. So yeah, I didn't do one yesterday, but today's is going to be a little more fun, I guess, because today's is another dream story sequence, which I don't remember a lot of anymore, but I can tell you this. We're supposed to be singing, okay? It's like me and a bunch of people. I don't want to say it's my a cappella group because I don't remember anybody from my a cappella group being in it, but in my dream, we were singing, and then, like, we're at a singing competition, and, you know, we're performing or whatever, and then in our downtime, for some reason, people start to come by, and they have guns, and somehow I have a gun, and that's like a washing machine. I'm not actually at my house, I'm at my friend's house, because people are still being quiet in my house. So, ignore the thumping, I guess. Actually, it sounds like a machine gun. So these people are coming by and they're shooting at us, and like I somehow have a gun and I'm shooting at them, except my gun really kind of looks like a box. I'm not really sure. It looks like a rectangular, like a nice, like a thin box about this big, and it's like the size of a shoebox, except like the size of a shoebox lid, and then like this thick. And so I've got this gun, and then there's like a targeting laser, like a laser sight that like goes with my eyes. So I'm like looking at them, and I'm like, pew, pew, and I'm like shooting their heads off or whatever, and it's like super exciting. I don't know. And then maybe Garrus is next to me. I'm actually not sure, but there's people next to me, and they're pew-pewing, and they're like people that I'm singing with. So that's why I'm not sure if Garrus is there. But if I have a dream that involves shooting people, usually Garrus is in it. So that happens, and then they come by, and then eventually they come really close. Like I'm like looking at my sights, and I'm like, how come I can't see anybody? And then I look out, and it's like, oh, that's because they're right in front of me. Let's run. So we all run away and back off, and then there's like a regrouping moment. Like I guess this shooting is not like the main thing of the contest. So it's like, oh no, they're starting to do something for the contest. Like we have to stop. So they back off, and I back off, and it's like lunchtime. I see them eating at a table, and I walk by them. We have to pretend like we don't have any fighting going on with each other. So I walk by, and they're just like, oh, now we're on to you. Like, after the ceremony, you guys are going to get wrecked. And they're like eating food or whatever, and they're all like these big guys and big women. I'm like, oh God, help. And I run outside, and it's like the outside of the auditorium or something. And I see like a bunch of my other singing mates there, and they're like, hey, are we supposed to go on stage or whatever? I was like, yeah, exactly. And then I'm just like, wait, guys, if you don't know how to shoot a gun, you should probably stay out here, because you're gonna get wrecked. And then all of them are like, they're like really scared. And there's weird people in my dream, because these are people that I don't know if they can sing, and I haven't seen them since high school, so that's like 2-3 years. And so some of them are there, and whatever. Anyway, it's a dream. Their dreams, whatever, anything can happen to them. So I get the few people who do the pew-pew, and then we go in, but we have to go, okay, so the place where they're eating is like the right side of the auditorium. If you're on stage, it's like on the right side, but we come in on the left side. So we have to run past all of the people, and then we have to before the curtains come up, we jump on stage and go underneath it and then go all the way around, because we have to get around to the other side, but we can't just bust through the people because we have to be secretive or something. And then I remember seeing something about extra guns and ammo on one side of stage, and I'm like, oh, they'll have some on the other side too. So we go down, we book it, and we come back up, and there's none. And I'm like, oh no. So I pull out my comm. I'm like, Garrus, you gotta go grab the other set of ammo. We gotta take everything, because if they're slow, that's their fault. We just gotta take whatever we got. And it's like, alright, I'm on it. And then we run over, and they start pew-pewing at us, and I pull out my pew-pew, and then we pew-pew, and then I woke up. So I don't know who won. I don't know if I wienered, I don't know if they killed me, I don't know if I got wrecked, I don't know if they got wrecked, but that's my dream this morning. So yeah, very exciting. So yeah, I guess I hope that kind of makes up for yesterday not having one. Not that I would have really... Well, I guess I do sort of have something to talk about. I guess I'll just talk about that tomorrow. Actually, not. I'll just make this video twice as long so I can talk about yesterday's. So yesterday, my friend linked me this video game. It's called I think it's called Danganronpa, but I don't actually remember. It's at home. I'll go look it up and I'll like put a link up or something. But this person was doing like a let's play of it, and it's like a mixture of Phoenix Wright and Battle Royale. That's how my friend described it, and I was like, oh, that sounds kind of interesting, and it really is really cool. The game, I don't want to talk too much about it because the game's it's cool. It looks like a DS game probably, or no, okay, not a DS. Well, it might be a DS game, but it looks like there's only one screen, so maybe like a Game Boy game or something, like a Game Boy Advance game. But basically, the premise is that there's a school full of super high-level people, and they're like top of their whatever. Okay, and it's a school. It's like I don't know if it's college or high school, but so they're all really good at whatever it is that they do. So there's like a super duper hacker, there's like a super duper air, not like the breathing air, but like an inheritance air. It's like there's a super duper swimmer, there's a super duper gang leader, so there's like a whole bunch of people. And it's like they all go to the school because they're great, so they gather all these really great people and they do stuff. But as it turns out, the school is not what people think it is, and you don't know until you get inside. And then when you get inside, you're not allowed to come out again. And so it's cool. It's in Japanese. I don't know if there's actually an English translation of it. Like I don't know if there's a localization for America or for the UK. I don't know, but yeah, I think it looks really fun. I'm watching the Let's Play. It's like I don't know, I'm like a third of the way in, maybe. It's really cool. It's nice. I've always really liked Phoenix Wright, so that's why so I really like this game. And I also really did like Battle Royale, the movie. I mean, it was unnecessarily violent, but it was interesting. It had an interesting premise. But anyway, that's my today, and that's my yesterday, and I guess that's that. Now I'm going to go outside and help my roommate make scones. And yeah, my roommate lives in the same city as I do, so I come back for break, and she's like, oh, I missed you. And I'm like, you're joking, right? She's like, yeah, I'm joking. You're dumb. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. So anyway, I'm going to go help make scones, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.